Juice with Jones with me, Onyx Jones, and guest host Sarah Lewis.
Hi guys, thanks for having me, Onyx.
Oh, you're welcome. So as you know, the Juice with Jones, we usually talk about celebrity gossip and fashion critique. And this is a very special episode because today's topic is, of course, the royal wedding, which happened on Saturday between Queen Rosalie and Matthias Melchamp, now Prince Matthias.
Yes. That has a nice ring to it, actually, but it'll get some, take some getting used to.
It will take some getting used to for a lot of people, especially because Matthias Melchamp was really only very new to Mytosuna.
Yeah, he was.
He came to Mytosuna in November 2020, and he immediately hit it off with the Queen. They met in Norte, I believe, and they met, and it seems like a bit of a whirlwind romance.
Yeah, totally fell head over heels. Total whirlwind romance, but yeah.
Yeah. And since their meeting in Norte, they've been seen all over the place. They were seen in the theme park in Edenstown. They were seen on Lake Hornsey in the water sports. On doing the kayaking there, because of course Matthias Melchamp. He participated in regatta races back in his native France.
Very sporty, isn't
he? He is so. Queen Rosalie is not, though, so it's a surprise that they've actually sort of fallen for each other, because she's more of an artist than a sports person. But I think
definitely a case of opposites attract, I think.
It seems to be, yeah. And of course, so they're now married, and Matthias Melchamp, Prince Matthias, is now a sort of member of the royal family. And so let's move on to talking about the wedding and the fashions of all the celebrities there, because that's why we're here.
Yes.
The wedding was incredible. The day couldn't have been better. It was incredible. So warm. Not too warm, definitely not too warm, but it's certainly warm enough that it was just, it was just right, perfect. And the venue, it started off in the temple of the Traveller.
Yeah.
And it was just a beautiful venue. Absolutely. I mean, the temple, of course, is really a sight. So many stained glass windows, so much gold leaf, everything so intricately designed.
Yeah.
Just so incredible and obviously worthy of the Traveller.
Yeah.
And so, and to cap it all, just crammed with lilies, crammed with candles. And to be honest, a bit of a fire hazard.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
But it was just the effect was stunning.
Yeah. Such
a fairy tale, and just violinists in the balconies, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And so and of course to add to the general splendour, Queen Rosalie in most beautiful Viviana Aubray gown. What was your impressions of the dress?
Oh, I loved it. It was epic, because I'm not a fan of white wedding dresses anyway. I do prefer the ivory, so it was stunning.
Just ivory lace and silk and little bits of gold detailing just to kind of set it off and add a bit of sparkle, but not enough that it was, because as you know, I mean, Queen Rosalie is such a sort of thin, petite person. I think there's something that was, it was just so elegant and simple, and I think that if it had been too much, it would have just completely drowned her. And so obviously Viviana Aubray, the primary designer in Mytosuna, she knows her stuff, and she hand stitched that gown to completely customized, to Queen Rosalie's figure.
To her figure, yeah.
And it just came off as completely incredible, just the most amazing gown ever. And of course, Queen Rosalie is known for her classically elegant style.
Oh yeah, it fit like a glove. It was
did.
Beautiful.
So I think that Viviana Aubray and Queen Rosalie, their styles seem to really mesh.
Yeah, they do.
And make resulted in the most beautiful dress ever.
Yeah.
The bridesmaid dresses also
they was
really
beautiful.
Pale peach. And I know that a lot of the bridesmaids were from Queen Rosalie's extended family, especially from Duchess Herbert's side, her mother. And so there was no shortage of royal family there. Duchess Herbert, of course, was there, as well as Queen Rosalie's brother, Prince Lionel. Of course, the notable exception to this was her father, King Quentin, who died last year.
Yes.
And of course, so that means that it was very much both a happy and sort of sad time.
Sad occasion, yeah. Lionel stepped in and gave Queen Rosalie away because she, obviously it's her father's duty, but with him passing away, her brother stepped in, which was lovely.
And I know that Prince Lionel is her younger brother, but he's really grown.
He has,
the last
actually,
few.
yeah, he really has.
And certainly, he not only has he grown mentally, but he's also grown physically. He's close to 6 foot, I believe now. And I'm not quite sure where he gets it from, because both Duchess Herbert and King Quentin were always quite small.
Oh, yeah, they wasn't tall at all.
But he just so regal and grown up, Prince Lionel, as he gave her away. And you could see that Queen Rosalie was completely choked up by this whole thing.
I think I was a little bit choked, but a couple of certain times of the day.
Yeah, me too. It feels like the beginning of a new era for Maita Suna, as a new member of the royal family is ushered in. And it was just so incredible. And so obviously, not only we were there to witness this incredible event and this momentous event, but there was multiple celebrities there. The Mosley Frogs were there. Of course, they performed at the reception. And taking a break from their usual sort of indie sort of style of music, they did a lot of ballads, I believe. And I believe that Prince Lionel also did the sort of father-daughter dance.
Yes, he did.
He just absolutely blossomed on the day. He just was so grown up, so determined to sort of take up his father's mantle.
Yeah.
It
was really lovely to see.
Yeah, really lovely to see the close bond between brother and sister. Just really incredible. And so of the other celebrities that were there, Flora Hart, who was in Run last year, wasn't she?
Thriller Run,
Thriller Run, yes. And I didn't go and see it, but you did, didn't you?
I did indeed. I know you're not a fan of thrillers, but
No.
I am. And it got a bit of, it didn't get some very good reviews, to be honest, but I did enjoy it, personally.
Well, I know the critics didn't really like it, but the viewers, the actual audience, did quite enjoy it. So yeah, I mean, I think you got a mixed bag.
Yeah, it was definitely a mixed bag. Yeah.
But it was you went to see it, and a few of the people that I know have gone to see it, and they've really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. So maybe if I was into thrills, I would have enjoyed it too. She's actually, Flora Hart, she started a relationship with Ron Mullins, hasn't she?
Has,
the famous actor.
He seems to have disappeared, though. It's just a bit strange not seeing him in anything for a while.
Yeah, that's true. He hasn't been in anything.
No.
So, it's rumoured that Flora Hart will be next on the block to get married. Watch this space. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Yes, and
she looked amazing, actually, with a beautiful gold jumpsuit on.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bit more intricate than you would really expect for a wedding, but she had a beautiful gold fascinator on, and it was just it was beautiful. And Marie Treek was there, the cousin of Stevie Treek, who suffered sadly from a drug overdose last year, mere months before the last year's Maita Suna Festival, and it was such a sad news.
It was sad news, really sad.
But Marie was there, and she was wearing
was.
this beautiful red halter neck dress. And to be honest, I think actually on reflection, Marie Treek probably was the best dressed besides the bride, obviously.
Yes, I would agree, definitely, yeah.
One thing that I did note, though, is Duchess Herbert, Queen Rosalie's mother, was she wearing like a sort of almost off-white gown?
Yes, she was. Mm.
And I think she definitely suffered from the attention not being on her.
Yes, I definitely agree with that, yeah. With the choice of dress, definitely.
Yeah, I think that she wished that she was the bride.
Yeah.
Although I have heard that she is starting a relationship with somebody, but we're not quite sure who the lucky man is.
Yeah.
Watch this space. So it was quite disappointing. I think that Queen Rosalie might have been a little impatient with her mother. So a little bit of family drama there, folks.
Yeah.
But I think that Prince Lionel definitely helped to smooth down a lot of the tension.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
Such a responsible man. I think that when he becomes ready to date, we've not heard anything yet about him dating. No, not yet. But he will be a catch for any.
Definitely,
young woman. So any other impressions about the day?
No, I think we've covered it all. It was just perfect from start to finish. It really was.
It was, and the actual reception, it was gorgeous, and they had a parade through the streets from the temple up to the castle where the reception was being held, and all the Mighty Sunans. I mean, we had video footage of it, but I was told that we don't have any more because of some technical difficulties, and it was just so beautiful to see all of Mighty Suna just en masse, just in support of Queen Rosalie and her choice of husband.
Yeah, the streets were lined with Mighty Suna.
Absolutely, and there was garlands of flowers, and it was just so beautiful, such support. And I think that Mighty Suna has been very welcoming towards Prince
definitely,
Matthias.
Yeah.
I think, at first Mighty Suna was a bit wary of him, especially because we just didn't know a lot about him to begin with.
No. Just that basically he comes from Nice, and he was just a bit of a sports guy, but we didn't know a lot more than that.
Exactly. So, but now we know a little bit more about him, and so, I mean, I feel like Mighty Suna's really sort of adopted him.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So I think that's it for our recap of the royal wedding, and with the festival coming up next month, there'll certainly be more Juice with Joneses
definitely,
to come, and there's also some premieres happening towards the end of summer, so definitely we'll have more critique from me, Onyx Jones, and guest host Sarah Lewis. So from us, we would like to say goodbye to you, Mighty Suna.
Goodbye, Mighty Suna.
And see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.